I'm putting it out there. Dr. Henderson. I said, you know I know you. You don't go behind the podium. Well, take your mic. I'm gonna sit down.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Come on now. If we was at a barbecue, y'all be a little more excited. Good morning. Good morning. Now, parents, village, if you are excited for your class of 2024 graduates of the legendary PS 176, I need you to make some crazy noise for them right now. All right. Graduating class of 2024, I want you to do me a big favor. I want you to stand up. And I want you to turn and face your village, your parents, families, and loved ones. Listen to my instructions. On the count of 3, you're going to look at your village. You're going to say with a loud and defining statement what it is you want to be in this life. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now stay right there. Now, village, you heard them, right? Village, I want you to repeat after me. I hear you. I support you. I will invest in you. And I will encourage you all the way to the top. Now, if you believe that, give everybody a big round of applause. Graduates, you can be seated. Graduates, you can sit. I come before you to share some key nuggets, and I'm going to go back to my seat. Is that all right? This is a school of choice, correct? And one of the things that I believe is that the ultimate power that we have as human beings is choice. It is the number one superpower that we have. Think about it. Did anybody force you to get up this morning to come here?
No.
Did graduates, did anybody tell you to put on a cap and gown?
No.
Right? But it's the choices that we make that impact what we do. And it starts in moments like this. I'm going to come down. Because I'm going to interact with everyone.
I told you!
Graduates, you've worked so hard for this moment. I remember what it was like being in 5th grade. Parents, you remember what it was like being in 5th grade. Regardless, you made it through yourself. Right? The hard work, determination, the first time stepping into school, you're trying to figure it out. Who's my friends? Who's going to be my favorite teacher? Who's going to be the teacher that challenges me? Am I going to be the one that is going to show and prove that no matter what I say out into the world, I believe it and will achieve it? And think about the years that led to you to this moment. You earned this moment. I'm going to say that again. Graduates, you earned this moment. And this is a moment that CNN, New York One, ABC News, they should be up in here. Correct? Because we see the challenges that are going on in our society right now, but you are the counter-narrative to what's going on outside these walls. You are our future leaders. You are our future educators, our future principals, our future superintendents, our future doctors, our future midwives, our future doulas, our future librarians, our future entrepreneurs, our future pilots. You see where I'm going with this, right? And it takes that courage to say and believe what it is you want to achieve. Think about the cold days coming to school, the hot days coming to school, the heavy book bags with all the books up in there, right? All the notes you've taken, the number of pencils you've gained and lost, right? The number of times you've reached out to one another and asked, how can we be of support with one another? You've made it to this point. And you're getting ready to go to the next level, which is what? junior high school, middle school, correct? And I'm here to let you know that this village that you have here, graduates, hold on to it as tight as possible. Because as you enter the next level, it will be different. Now, before I continue to share what I have to say with the graduates, I want to shift the focus on the parents. Parents of the graduates, make some noise. Parents of the graduates, I charge you with 3 things. The first thing is, unapologetically believe in your child's dreams no matter how impossible it is. If your child says they want to become president of the United States, believe them. If your child says they want to be the next Fortune 500 CEO, believe them. If they say that they want to be the next 5-star general in the United States military, believe them. Why? Because when they enter the next level, they will not, for some, may not have the same investments that these teachers have poured into. And I'm a living testimony of that. That as you elevate in education, the same investment that you may get in elementary school may not be the same once you go to middle school and high school. And they are going to be depending on you even more. Challenge them, encourage them, love them. Second charge, even if they decide to change it, still believe. You remember when you were a child once, right? It wasn't that long ago. And you have become the person you are. Remember what your parents shared with you. Remember what your teachers shared with you. And even though it may be a different time, the messaging still remains the same. That no matter what you put your mind to, if you believe it, you can achieve it. Right? And the third charge that I leave with you, parents, is that as they continue to grow into middle school, there's going to be a new phase of growing up. They're going to become teenagers. Y'all remember when y'all was a teenager? Don't forget it. It's a part of your story. Times may be different, but they're going to be depending on you. Help them avoid the pitfalls of life by being real with them. Ownership of our stories is so important as we continue to invest in these graduates. Because these graduates are living in society in an era right now where we want to keep it real. This is an era of authenticity. Nobody wants to hear the sob story. They want to hear the nitty-gritty stories of how you came up and came about. How you cried and pushed through, no matter what people told you when they said you couldn't do it. They need to hear that. They need to hear your stories of what it was like in middle school. When people told you no and you still said yes. They need that investment. To the graduates, as you enter middle school, I want you to be unapologetically in love with who you are. There are over 8 billion, would it be, people in this world. And if you look to the left and to the right, no one looks like you. You are your own unique individual. And you are capable of doing amazing things. How? Because if I can do it, so can you. I'm only 38 years old. I'll be 39 next month, God willing. Lost both my parents. Was in foster care for 8 years. Had my own apartment at 17 years old. Think about that. To be in NYCHA and to change the narrative of what people look like in public housing, that we can go above and beyond. I didn't just stop at 1 degree. I didn't stop at 2. I didn't stop at 3. I didn't stop at 4. This December, I will be making history in Cambridge's 175 years as the first Black man and the first only student to accomplish all 4 levels of degrees from the City University of New York. And to the graduates, I want you to break that record. I want you to do it faster than me. I want you to do it tuition and loan free. Come on somebody. I want you to do it with all the scholarships, and I want you to continue to do it being you. Because what you have in your heart and your mind is going to manifest out into the world. You have to believe in yourself. When I was 7 years old, I said I'm going to either be lawyer or president. The goal of president is still on the path. And even though I didn't have no military background and all these different stories that you see what others do, I said I'm going to forge my own path, create my own narrative. You create your own narrative. Because when you believe in yourself and you have a village that believes in you, nothing and no one can stop you. I close with this. I remember going to Hawaii. Yeah. And this was my 25th state that I visited. Because I'm a man of faith. God told me that if I want to leave this land, I must see the entire land. So think about it. As a kid growing up, and y'all may not know this, but my parents and grandparents, growing up, used to watch Price is Right. Right? And one of the grand prizes was you going to Hawaii. And think about it. This kid from Brooklyn, living in public housing, was able to do something very different, changing the narrative that you don't have to be restricted to your neighborhood. You don't have to be restricted to your surroundings. That the world belongs to me, and therefore the world belongs to you. And being in Hawaii taught me several things. I said, one, that no matter what, there is no limits and there's no possibilities to what I am capable of doing. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to tell you no, graduates. Focus on the section that cheers you on. Because they're going to be the louder voices. When it gets hard, and it's going to get tough, if you have to cry it out, cry it out. It's okay, you are human, you have emotions, you're not AI. You're not your phones, you're not your PlayStation 5, right? You are a human being. And you get to have emotions. You get to go through the tears. But when those tears dry up, get that energy starting from your toes, let it move up, legs, your entire body, and you put it in your heart, you say, I'm gonna go the distance. Graduates, what you have accomplished today have shaken the foundations of society. You have destroyed every negative statistic for individuals at your age. Continue to excel. Continue to believe. Continue to achieve, because I guarantee you that if I, at the end of this month, at the end of this year, can be Dr. Henderson, you all can do even greater. Parents, village, don't stop believing in them. Show them the love. And even if it's a challenge, remind yourself that it's never too late to accomplish your dreams. And iron sharpens iron. So as you are going for your dreams and your graduates are doing the same, imagine the possibilities of what y'all achieve together. This is our time. This is your time. And together we will win. And I say this formula: see it, speak it, believe it, do it. I'm going to say that one more time. See it, speak it, believe it, go do it. Thank you all. Graduates, I can't wait to see you at the top. Village, continue to support them, and together we will win. God bless you.